is it saying the stream is offline? Yo, don't start without me.
Sure.
Tell
He
him
picks cartage.
Tell him to open a spectator spot. Also, can you just check this out when you have the chance?
What do I need to check out?
Oh, okay. No video sounds good though. I'm testing out YouTube stream, but I don't know why it's not showing any video.
Mate, I hear you twice now. What do I need to check out?
Oh, okay. No video sounds good though. I'm testing out YouTube. Click, click, click. Shit. I don't know what to do.
Mate, I hear you twice.
Dude, mute your stream, Trolley. Add source, game capture, total war ROM 2. Okay, now let's see. Trolley, can you just check if it's streaming right now? If you can see the screen. Let me see the comments. Can you guys see the stream?
You sent me a link and I don't need to click on it.
Why?
Yeah, you said that. But mate, something else. So they can't ban Illyrian noble hoplites, right?
No, they can't, because that's your only general choice.
What do you think? RDI versus Carthage.
That sounds like I honestly shouldn't even commentate right now. I shouldn't be talking to you because like
Because that's illegal.
That's illegal, man.
Like drugs in Dubai, right?
We Dude, why? Why does this not work? Maybe should I use this toggle Twitch TV broadcast? No, that's not it. No, let's pause that. Why? It's supposed to do fucking game capture though.
Carthage on a heavily forested map.
Add source, screen capture. Maybe this, like that. Okay, so this it's doing this. Let's pull this all the way up, and let's just do this. Can you guys see? Can you see me? Tell DDG to. Oh wait, I'll just tell him to add a spectator spot.
I already told him, but he. Yeah, he.
Okay, nice. Cool. Okay, I need to close all the Asian ass porn that I have. Let's see. Asian porn anywhere? Anything here? Anything incriminating? No, I guess not. This.
Don't forget to close down YouPorn as well.
YouPorn is for fucking noobs, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why you need to close it down.
Okay, so then I'm going to change this test stream to... Okay, so you guys in the YouTube comments, can you just... Is the stream alright? Like, is everything okay? Is everything Gucci?
Is anybody watching, mate?
Yeah, there are like 4 or 5 people watching, dude.
Wow.
I didn't even
You're
add
famous.
it. Dude, I'm famous as shit, bruh. You know, we stay stuck in that YouTube money, bruh. Stay stuck in that paper.
One day you will beat Hair of Carthage in amount of subs. I'm sure.
Let's see. Unitban EX finals. So you guys, whoever's watching on the okay, that's awesome. You guys, everyone who's watching, I'm going to be streaming the Unitban EX finals between Trolley and DDG JZ. Awesome, this is great. I'm glad that my upload speed is good enough. All right, Trolley, I'm going to exit out of TeamSpeak and then I shall. Good luck. Shall see you after.
Thanks, mate. See ya.
All right, bye.
Disconnected.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Guys, if something fucks up in the middle, I'm really sorry. This is my first time streaming and I'm streaming from the middle of the fucking desert, so have some consideration and just keep that in mind every time. Also, if you hear my chair creaking a lot, it's not because I have a huge butt. I mean, sure, I have kind of a massive butt, but like I'm working on it, and also my chair sucks. There's some echo effect in your microphone doing that sexy TS3 voice. Only there is some echo effect with your microphone. Is there an echo effect for everyone else? Let me know. What the fuck is DDG? Come on. Why is he away? I want to. Okay, cool. Okay, so instead of awkward silence, let's see what you guys are doing. Okay, Damien Cotula, Loic Leguin, Hosea Fitch, Onage24681. Hi, Onage24681. Oh, there's no Eki here too. No Eki, no echo. We've got to, you know what? This is pretty cool. This is really cool. I haven't even like said anything, and I've got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people here. Josiah. Oh, sorry, Josiah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Josiah. But that's awesome. That's awesome that quite a few people are watching. I mean, this is cool. Oh, it's the Munger. Hey, dude. I shouldn't even be saying that. I shouldn't be saying the Munger. That is NSFW. Oh, so you know what? Let me take this opportunity to thank you guys. You know what? This has been awesome. I really appreciate the fucking Air of Carthage, man. He's such an awesome senpai. So he sent like a bunch of you guys here, and like I don't need YouTube. Like I monetize my videos, sure, but I don't really need the money. So what I do is you can see here updates. There we go. I just send it. I send my. I'm not trying to be holier than thou or something. I'm just trying to thank you guys because it's because of you that I made like $16. I think. I shouldn't even be saying this. Fuck. I'm about to be like fucking kicked off. But whatever. So I made this much money last month. Sent it all to UNHCR. The Syrian refugee crisis it's a fucked up thing, man. I'm living in the middle of the desert, and these guys aren't even accepting Syrians. So they're all going to Europe. They're all going everywhere else. It's a really fucked up situation. So at least whatever you can do to help, you guys' views is converted to this. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, fuck ISIS, man. Hey, Christian. Hi, MC Bros. Alexander, how are you? Let's try and see if shit's not yet gotten real, so you guys might have to wait for at least like 5 minutes. I am in Dubai, Damien Kotula. Let me look at the stream health. Okay, stream health. Okay, the audio stream's current bitrate 99 kbps is lower than the recommended bitrate. Recommend you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. The stream's current bitrate is 4499. I'm not really sure what's technology, you guys. Hey, Joshua. Hi, MC Bros. I'm okay. Dude, I just ate this massive Lebanese meal, and dude, I need to take a shit so bad. But you know what? I'm gonna fucking push through it. Not literally speaking, but I'm gonna push through. Well, basically, not take a shit while I'm streaming, because it's all about sacrifices in life. You guys, anyone who's younger, it's all about sacrifices in life, and one of those sacrifices might mean holding your shit in while you stream the finals of a tournament in Total War Rome 2 for about, what is this, 11 people? 8 people. Just do it. Memes. Okay, we got Sons and Diary watching from Korea. Cool. What was it? Not Ni Hao. Annyeong. Yeah, Annyeong. I just got that from Arrested Development. Great show if you guys haven't watched it. Are my you guys, are my videos, like, are my recent videos too dark? Well, not in like subject matter or something, but like graphically speaking, are they too dark? Because I've had like two people have like uh, commented on that. Hey, dude, it's been a while, Lord Aragon. How are you, man? You can visit the white card. Man. The white card, I don't mind. Honestly, I should, but no. I probably should take a quick dump, but I don't think it's going to be a quick dump. Okay, cool. That's good to know. But fucking, tell me about Empires of Sand, you guys. What do you think? What do you think of the new DLC? Honestly, I'm not too. I don't know, man. Like, CA has the potential to change everything in multiplayer with this coming patch, but I just don't trust them. I don't trust them. Quick, 2 hours later, I know, right? What did I miss? Finals are over. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. What's the password? 1, 2, 3? No, must be 1. Oh shit! I didn't even see these. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I was busy. Sorry. Let's go DDG. Pass. $15. Okay. It's random. Holds up Spork. Okay, so the first match, DDG has is at the top of the bracket. He has faction and map choice. He goes with Carthage in a kink, a kink. So Trolley Boley has picked RDA, and he's decided. Oh, and I don't know what are the bans, guys. What are the bans? Bans make her dance. Bans make her dance. These cheeks popping, and they ain't using hands. Bands make her dance. Shit, I definitely shouldn't be showing this. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna alt tab because stream snipe. Yeah, true, Christian. It is DLC whoring. Stream on the phone while shitting. Imagine that is the most 2015 thing I could do. Man. I really don't want to. I'm like holding my hand to the screen so that I don't show anyone the actual builds. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, he DDG is getting out of pocket. Trolley has to ban first. I don't think we need to. How do I? Fuck. I'm fucking up. Yo, yeah, the Aragon CA has the milking game down point. Like, they know the hand movement. They've got that swivel action. You know, it's all about like fucking proper milking, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Trolley Boley decides to ban, huh? What? This is not even putting. This is not gonna help you. Anyone can still see this, but whatever. Shittiest streamer of the year. I'm just gonna fucking roll with it. Ooh, Libyan infantry and Samurai. It's very smart. Very smart. I think that's a very good ban, because set of bans, because, and that too, RDA is a very powerful faction, you guys. It is a very powerful faction. I don't know how well it would do in a kink, because I think the Illyrian noble hoplites, who need to excel in order for RDA to win, will need open ground to get their charges off, right? And it's always a risk bringing a lot of hoplites, because the hoplite wall seems to be bugged a lot more. Oh, tu sais? Je sais quoi? Je sais un peu de français too. You heard it. Straight from the horse's mouth. Okay, thank you, Doherty. Um, I can't see the game. I can hear the music and the cursor. I think it's Sega. Wait, you guys can't see the game at all? I definitely wasn't trying to hide the game. Oui, je parle un peu de français, Aragon, but my accent is very Indian. Shit, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go and try and see this. Can you guys see anything? Okay, even if you can't see, let me just tell you, DDG has decided to unban Libyan hoplites instead of ban anything for RDA, and that might be a decent idea because you cannot ban Illyrian noble hoplites because otherwise RDA can't bring an army because that's the only general choice. So that's why Trolley bringing RDA is a very smart idea for unit ban. But I think, let me see, yeah, it's hidden. Nope, you can't see Indian accent. No game here, fuck. What the fuck? Just a YouTube video. Only the cursor is Rome 2 style. What the fuck? Don't fuck up on me now, game. Was it because I was alt tabbing too much? Shit. 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 Hold on. Only the YouTube window is visible. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Need to restart. Sorry. Very sorry, both you guys. Alt F4. Let's go ahead. I'm using XSplit Broadcaster, but this is the first time I'm using XSplit. Yeah, I'm restarting my game, Aragon, and after this I'm not going to alt-tab anymore, so I'm sorry, but I won't be able to read your comments. It's just going to be plain old MLG pro YouTube streaming from now on. Sorry to Trolley Bolly and sorry to DDG as well. It's a fucking big headache, and I'm really sorry about that. Make sure I don't have any mods on. Okay, don't have mods on, let's go. Ooh, I could just use my laptop. Fucking technology. Hold on. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, fuck. Whew. Alright. Ghetto rigging this shit. Alright. Okay, sorry. Unit ban, spectate, 1-5. I'll be able to see the YouTube comments very soon, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. Back again. Ready. If you guys can't see anything, then I'm sorry. Might as well just quit because I'll be uploading this to YouTube. Oh fuck! I can't. Well, fuck. I need to alt tab again. Son of a bitch, because I need to turn on audition. New multi-track session. Finals unit ban. That spelling though. Record. I'm recording so much right now. Okay, now let me see my own channel. This is channel inception. I'm going to check my own channel through the live stream using my laptop. Why isn't it showing? So this is uploads. I want to go to live stream. I want to see your comments, you guys. Processing archive. What the fuck? No, I want to see the live stream. Yo, this is so unnecessarily complicated. Like, why is this doing that? I'm really not about this life. Okay, sign in as someone else. Okay, it looks like there's still. What's the holdup? Why are they? I guess it's. Ooh, Trolley Bolly is ready. Trolley Bolly is ready. That's good. Ooh, 19 people are watching. Fucking popular, dude. Okay, so please, you guys, can you please let me know um, if everything is working? Again, only YouTube, but Rome 2 is in the background. Fuck me. Why is that happening? I'm seeing Rome 2. Rome 2 is active right now. Yo, the fucking problems of technology, dude. Seriously. Fuck! What? Why? This is so... If you're using screen capture, it doesn't show full screen games sometimes. But I tried game capture and it didn't work initially. Okay, I'll minimize YouTube. Alright. It's in the battle screen right now. You guys hold on like 2 more minutes, and if it doesn't work in 2 more minutes, I'm recording this anyways. So yeah, just you can watch it maybe tomorrow or something. And I really apologize to those of you who have had their dreams and hopes crushed because of this. Okay, broadcast YouTube live, add source, auto detect. Please auto detect. Screen capture again. Okay, so put this up. Why is it doing this? No, I don't want this. No, motherfucking dick tits. Minimize this. Add source, auto detect. Okay, let's see. Try closing browser. Use game capture card. Make sure the source is the game. Oh, use game capture, and I tried doing that. Oh yes, it works. We're seeing a very, very, very dark room too. Holy shit! Sorted. Ah. Okay. The hype is real. Is it not? Is it not working again? Is it not working again? Yo, I'm about to fucking take a massive dump all over my goddamn fucking computer right now. Well, what is this? It's showing 4. It's showing 4. What is going on? Okay, how do I close this? Okay, no, I shouldn't do that. Okay. Oh, I know. Let's just remove all of this, and then let's do with this. Okay, it's not that. Okay. Game auto detect. Okay, please work. Please work. Okay, it's like this. Okay, cool. I know what to do now. I think I know what to do. So this one is here. Put it full screen. I'm sorry. Okay, it works now. It doesn't work? No, you guys wait. You guys wait. Just I think this is what is going to work now. I think it's going to work. I have faith. Yes! Okay, sorry, Aragorn. I'm sorry. Okay, finally. Good luck, have fun. This game is about to start, you guys. Get fucking hyped. Get hyped, you bitches. Alright. So, as we all know, Trolley Bolly has RDA, and we're seeing this DDG's army with Carthage. Carthage has unbanned Libyan warriors, Libyan infantry, and they don't have access to Samnite warriors. Meanwhile, Trolley Bolly has access to a full-strength RDA army, which is going to be tough. I'm telling you, it's going to be tough. If engagements happen with the Illyrian noble hoplites hitting the Libyan infantry over here, or hitting any infantry, I can assure you the Illyrian noble hoplites are going to whoop ass. Okay, so just want to make sure the stream, like is it streaming okay? Like everything's fine. I can see it from my laptop there, so I guess everything is fine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Illyrian noble hoplites as the front line. We have an Illyrian noble hoplite general behind. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mercenary axe warriors as the second line, and then we have a very smart use of 4 mercenary Celtic warriors as the third. A total of 3 Illyrian Thuria spears are going to be chucking javelins, while the Illyrian noble hoplites engage frontally. And finally, we've got a couple of Illyrian cavalry for RDA. Pretty strong army. I mean, there's not really much more you can do with RDA except bring something like this. The 2 Illyrian cavalry will only be used to hold up enemy cavalry as a last-ditch effort. They have 15 bonus versus large, which is pretty cool. Okay, so for Carthage, we have 1. Okay, so we need to make sure that so that's a total of 8 melee infantry for Trolliboli. Let's see how many melee infantry here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 7 and 8 total melee infantry. So both of them are in the rules. Are not breaking any rules. We've got 6 Libyan infantry mainline. Of course, that's why he unbanned them. Imagine if he unbanned Libyan infantry and just didn't bring any of them. Imagine what kind of a mindfuck power play that would be. It wouldn't win him the game though. We've got a couple of late Libyan hoplites on each flank. We've got a couple of mercenary Italian swordsmen, and finally we've got 3 late Carthaginian hoplites. Why not mercenary Scutari? Maybe I don't know if he doesn't have the DLC or not. If he didn't have the DLC, he wouldn't go with Carthage, and he has the mercenary Scutari cavalry. I know he has the mercenary Scutari cavalry. Yeah, I know. I saw the army deployment. He has access to mercenary Scutari cavalry, so I'm sure he had access to Scutari as well, the Scutari infantry. Oh, and he would max. What did I keep as a max? Oh, I kept a max 8 melee infantry. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Then instead of the mercenary Italian swordsman, I would have got mercenary Scutari. Yo, Josiah, fuck your girlfriend, man. Exactly. Pussy can wait. Pussy can wait. That is the motto that I used to run my life, and that is why I will never get laid. A couple of Carthaginian cavalry behind. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm getting late as we speak right now. We've got a couple of Carthaginian cavalry behind. We've got 1 Carthaginian cavalry super sneaky on the extreme right flank. And we've got an African war elephants general. Ooh, this is... ouch. And that ouch is not coming from my impending shit, but it is coming from the fact that he's brought African war elephants as a general. I think the African war elephant is going to lose in this game, and I would predict Trolliboli would win the first game. Getting late in streaming, teach me, master. And the best part is I'm streaming for the first time, and I'm getting late for the first time. I'm losing my virginity while I'm streaming. What is going on with this stream? Jesus. That's the problem when I don't record a game and I just literally stream it. My mind is allowed to wander like the way it usually wanders, and I'm not able to corral my thoughts. So it just ends up as a fucking mess. Hope it's entertaining though to the 21 people who are watching. So yeah, hi Cincinnati. Okay, that's medic. Okay, I'm not going to look at the comments anymore. Maybe I might sneak a peek sometime. Trolliboli, just to let whoever is who's just joined the stream now. Trolliboli is RDA. We've got Carthage. We've got DDG as Carthage. And Carthage has access to Libyan infantry, but no access to Samnite warriors against a full-strength RDA army. RDA seems to have a slight downhill. No, it doesn't. It's fine. But Illyrian cavalry being used very aggressively, and DDG is pulling away his Carthaginian cavalry. I can see he wants to use them as a huge surprise force. But if he can try and destroy this Illyrian cavalry, that could be a pretty significant, unit to destroy, because then he can swing around and attack down the rear. Furry Beastman, I am a very old 24. I'm 24 years old, and I've been playing Total War Rome 2 since I was maybe like, I would say like 9, 10. Oh, yeah, I've had access to the super closed alpha of Total War Rome 2 since I was 10 years old. Now, I've been playing Total War since I was like probably like 10. I started with Shogun. I fucking hated it for like 2 months. But let's not talk about that. Let's get into the game. Come on, Blade Master, pull yourself together. Looks like he wants to take the engagement in the forest. Would be smart because Libyan infantry don't have great charge bonus, whereas these guys, the Illyrian Noble Hoplites, just almost double the charge of the Libyan infantry. I assure you they will slaughter them, especially in open ground. No, Aragon, unfortunately I'm definitely not high. If I was high, I wouldn't be streaming. I'd be too paranoid to stream. I'd probably be listening to like really weird music. Carthaginian cavalry is still back there. Where did the Illyrian cavalry is back here? It's near the center. I wonder what he has to keep it on the flanks because there's no reason for him to MLG charge in and then pull out and shit into the main line. There's absolutely no reason for him to do that. Ah, nice, eating ice cream, dude. I've been on a pretty crazy, not a crazy diet or something, but I've just been watching what I eat. So I have a massive sweet tooth, so I don't have. I would eat ice cream fucking every day and be a fucking fat ass, but gotta get that 6-pack to get all of them bitches. Oh wow, yeah. If I keep saying bitches, I'm sure I'll be able to get women. But it's okay. I know the YouTube analytics. I know who watches my stream. It's like 97% dudes. Yeah, no surprise. No surprise that there's no women want to watch me stream, except maybe my mom. I love you, mom. Is my mom watching? She probably isn't. My parents don't like me. Just kidding. They don't mind me. For RDA, he has a couple of Praetorian guards. Yes, I did see this Andre Novas. And I hope you like that that Nervii match that you asked for earlier. See, you guys, this is what is called interaction with the fans. This is how you get them, you know, have a personal interest in your channel, man. This is pro YouTubing shit, bro. Yeah, I know, Ox. That would be Ox. Okay, so Carthage definitely looking a lot more aggressive, but the two late Libyan hoplites won't do much. This mercenary Italian swordsman again is not a very aggressive unit. I would have liked to see some mercenary Celtic warriors instead, or Gallic warriors instead, to really push and destroy the flanks quicker. Mercenary Italian swordsman, not the greatest melee stats compared to mercenary Gallic. No, actually, mercenary Gallic are pretty shit. Mercenary Celtic are okay. Let's see, mercenary Celtic 2740. It's that weapon damage, y'all. With that 25 charge bonus too. Okay, this is DDG. Honestly, is playing quite smart. But I'm Trolley Boley is one of the best players that I've seen play in Total War Rome 2. So I'm not like gonna say definitively that DDG is gonna win purely by this opening engagement, but I think DDG is doing a good job of corralling his opponent. Let's see, is anything going on right now? Ouch! Mercenary Italian swordsman just got a great volley off on that Illyrian cavalry, but the Illyrian noble hoplites can charge in now and it hit that unit in the rear, I think, but he's not doing that. Simply going to pull in. I guess he needs all of his Illyrian noble hoplites to just frontally engage. If he can take this frontal engagement, Libyan infantry are destroyed. This is definitely not what DDG would want happen. Late Carthaginian hoplites will not trade cost effectively against mercenary axe warriors. I don't think so. But he has a Libyan infantry here, and I can see he's just trying to overload the flanks, but I don't know if that's the greatest idea. Well, I mean, it's a good idea. This is a better idea though. What he's doing here so far is very smart. Getting the Libyan infantry pulling away. He is isolating the Illyrian noble hoplites, but the thing is, what is he going to use to rear charge them? He needs to get some rear charges. I think that can happen. I think at this point that can happen. He's put his Carthaginian hoplites into hoplite phalanx. Libyan infantry engaging with a lot of mercenary axe warriors. Again, might not trade too cost effectively with them. Here, the Illyrian 3 SP is not able to fire their javelins. But now beautiful charge in from the mercenary Celtic warriors. Very smart there. He managed to pull out his Illyrian 3 spears. What else is going on? Mercenary Axeman is going to chase away these mercenary Italian swordsmen. Ooh, now DDG is forced to take the charge. Oh my god, this is the worst thing that can happen to DDG. He's taken a downhill charge from Illyrian Noble Hoplites. These guys are going to be racking up the kills if they got a proper charge. Maybe they didn't. I would be very surprised if they didn't. The Libyan infantry are going to be using shield wall now, which means that they're going to... I don't know if he's popped formation attack off or not. But either way, as you can see, they're getting fucked. And the general has come in here to support. This is not looking good for DDG at all. He needs to use his general very well. But so far, the Illyrian Thoria spears here are going to make mincemeat of this general if he does choose to attack. So he needs to use the Carthaginian cavalry to time it perfectly, charge into to all of these Illyrian Thoria spears. But the Illyrian cavalry have caught them. You guys don't know I mean, I hope you understand the relevance of this little move here. The Illyrian cavalry have caught the Carthaginian cavalry. This means the Carthaginian cavalry can't catch the Illyrian Thoria spears, which means the African war elephants is in a ton of danger here. And besides that, it doesn't look like DDG is going to be able to win the right flank. Ooh, the African war elephants take damage. They take damage, but they're going to get into the rear of some of these Illyrian noble hoplites. Oh no! Oh no! They took a lot of friendly fire. They're out of control. Oh no! From their own Libyan infantry. Scenes with a Z happening in a kink. Major scenes, bro. Here, the combat is even though they got a downhill charge. Very strange, because the Illyrian noble hoplites haven't used hoplite phalanx. Here too. Combat even. I think the Illyrian Noble Hoplites will be able to grind that fight out though. But the general though. It's bye-bye African war elephants, I think. I mean, they're just going to keep taking damage like this. They're not going to withstand much longer. Oh, there we go. One elephant. Once one elephant is dead, you know the rest of the elephants are dead. Ooh, but the Carthaginian cavalry finally caught into these Illyrian Thoria spears. The general is going to mop up House here. He's going to destroy these already damaged these noble infantry and shit. But the Illyrian Thoria spears have been caught. But honestly, I don't think these elephants would have a nice time fighting up against these Illyrian noble hoplites. That is a what is this? Let's do quick math. 3, 4, 5, 53 melee attack and 45 weapon damage against these elephants, counting the bonus versus large. And there we go. One more elephant is dead. The Libyan infantry are what's it called? Disciplined. So it's not like they'll take too much of a morale hit, but look at that 55 base morale. They're not going to like their general dying. Even if they don't get the general recently died penalty. There we go. What did I say, you guys? What did I fucking say? RDA is good. It looks like DDG has conceded an early victory. Or an early defeat. And Trolleyboli, close victory for Trolleyboli. I think that was pretty decisive. A 6 Illyrian Noble Hoplite main line is always going to beat a 6 Libyan infantry main line. And the rest of the units, not the perfect build brought. But I appreciate the tactics made by DDG. I think he did a very good job there. But the African war elephants, you can see they didn't do much. He needed the African war elephants to win him the game, and they didn't. And that's the game, folks. So yeah, I think this is a best of 5 too. So he has chances to bring it back. Definitely a good game. Let's take a look at the comments. There's too much good food to be having to have a 6-pack. I'm glad I have a high metabolism. Oh yeah, I'm sure you do have a high metabolism, bro. I'm sure. Let's just keep that lie up for everyone. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Josiah. That's a very sweet thing. I love you, babes. Thank you, Andre Novas. I love you too. And tell your mom to call me back. Aragorn, who is pretty much Hastati, but oh yeah, the mercenary Italian swordsman. True. They're not pretty much Hastati. They're pretty much Saki Hastati, which is a big deal. Hastati are much better than the Saki Hastati. Christian, fuck you, Christian. I commentated on that reasonably well. Man. Damien Cotula, Wolfie, I'm starting my own channel. If whenever you have time, could you help me get started by showing me how to edit videos and that? No, I'm just kidding. Sure. I don't know if you've added me on Steam, but try and add me on Steam. It's Blade Master. Yes, Joshua, the elephants dying made him concede early. He wasn't winning the battle in anywhere else, but that said, it was a very early defeat. Now it is Trolley Boli's turn to pick first, so he gets the first faction and map choice. Yep, Aragon Saki study, exactly. Wagwan, Jim Patterson. Oh man, I can't believe I said Wagwan with my fucking Indian accent. I wish I did have an Indian accent. God. Ugh. The funds are getting real. Hold on, you guys. I need some water and I need a cigarette. So just hold your horses. Alright, so it's 10:15 p.m. here. I'm gonna have to go to sleep by like 12:30. But hopefully the stream won't last that long. Am I 6 though? There it is. Shit, that feel when you don't have an ashtray nearby. So remember guys, the reason why neither of them are picking Rome is because Rome is banned for the finals. I was tired of the Roman infantry spam. So I was like, no Rome. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Yeah. See, Lloyd, that's the thing. He could have used his elephants to support the mainline fight, but the problem is that the Illyrian Thoria spears were always going to be a problem. The only way he could make... See, that's the thing. If you're going to bring Carthage, you need to bring an elephant rush. If you're going to bring an elephant rush, you need to bring a fuck ton of cavalry. At least 5. Most likely 6. Has the stream, like, stopped? It looks like the stream is... Okay, weird. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to close the chat. So, what I think about Carthage is, if you're going to go for an elephant rush, you need to bring 5 to 6 cavalry because you need that mobility to catch the javelins and the Thoreas. And once you do, you just need to time that in perfectly with an elephant charge. Otherwise, it's just not worth it, and you've lost the game right there. Sure, Joshua. So the rules of Unit Ban EX for the finals are a best of 5. Rome is not allowed to be brought in any of these games. Besides that is the regular Unit Ban EX rules, in that there's a max of 8 melee infantry, there's a max of 8 melee and shock cavalry, and then a max of 4 horse archers or skirmish cavalry. So you could possibly bring a total of 12 cavalry with a faction like Parthia or Armenia. If you want to bring the nomads, then the rules are separate. The rules are you can bring a max of 8 of the same unit, and you can bring a max of 6 horse archers, max 1 elephant, max 1 chariot, no forest camping, no hill camping, no red line camping, and what else? There was something else that I wanted to say. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. And yeah, the bans are you can ban 2 units from your opponent's roster, and the top of the bracket has the option to unban a unit. So right now, technically, Trolley is at the top of the bracket because he has the first faction map choice. He chooses a faction, he chooses a map to go along with that faction. Then DDG can ban 2 units from Trolley's roster, and then Trolley has the option to either ban 2 units from DDG or unban 1 unit from his own roster. That's how it works. Clones on stream. Lovers. Oh, hi Antonio. Bro, I got hoes in different area codes. You know about that, Aragon. You feel me? You feel me, bro? Oh, sorry, Joshua. Did you guys not hear? Okay, so I hope you guys got the rules so far. Funded Diaglo Brad. It's been a while since I've seen you on on the channel. I am well, so I'm Indian. What? He's going Tillis? Why? Tillis in a kink? Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Okay, whatever, fine. Let's just go Tillis, which can get butt raped by banning. I shouldn't even say anything because DDG or one of them might be watching the stream. Um. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's get back. So Fundin, I am or Fundin. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. I am from India. I'm Indian, but I was born and brought up in Oman, which is a Middle Eastern country, and yeah, now I'm in Dubai working. I'm working for a private equity firm. It's this finance shit. Okay. Yeah, I can understand. Total War that pissed me off too. See, Lade, Late, La, Late, La, La, Ladepeka, um, Tillis is an excellent faction, but not in unit ban. But Tillis can be still a good faction if DDG just chooses to ban the wrong units. That's always the case, but it is a pretty clear case of what units you want to ban from Tillis. If you were facing up against a Tillis army and you could ban 2 units, let me just put this to you. What 2 units would you ban? Yeah, by legionaries, I assume you mean the tribal warriors. And yes. Look, that is not what I. Those are not the 2 ban choices that I would take. Thracian warriors are a good unit to ban, but they're not the best. It's interesting to see that Trolley Boley has got with a kick with Tillis, but that sort of works out in his favor because the best unit for Tillis doesn't have a great charge bonus. So forest cover is going to actually prove to be more helpful than hurt them. DDG hasn't selected his units yet though. Oh, sorry, his faction. Really depends. Ooh, imagine if we see a fucking nomad build brought, but no one is going to bring nomads in a kink. These guys are going for a very safe choice, but I would honestly have, I would have used Armavir instead of a kink. But good to see because Armavir is slightly more unbalanced than other maps, so it's good to see a kink which is a bit more balanced, and we never see a kink being used. Ladepeka, I can't really show the Tillis roster right now, can I? No, I can't. It's stuck on Carthage. But honestly, I can probably recite the Tillis roster. That is how much of a fucking nerd I am. So Tillis generals, you have Oathsworn and you have Noble Horse. For your melee infantry, you have Celtic warriors, you have Thracian warriors, you have Gallo Thracian infantry, which are the 650 talent melee infantry that is very low on armor but pretty high in aggressiveness. You have the crown jewel of Tillis, which is the tribal warriors, which cost around 710, I believe, or maybe 750, and they have insane amounts of armor and very very good tankiness, which is they are the biggest strength for Tillis. And finally, in the last melee infantry that they have is the Oathsworn. And spears, they are pretty limited. They have the Levy Freeman. Then they have the Celtic Tribesmen, I believe, which are the 280 talent, fuck them, shitty units. And then they have the Spear Warriors, which are the 440 talent, pretty decent units, but not good enough if you're going up against something like a Nomad faction or Parthia. So that's that for this for the. They don't have painted warriors. Thanks, Sunsen. Um, yeah, sorry, Jim. Like this is finals in any tournament. The builds take time. Um, so yeah. Okay, so continuing on. So you have the spear infantry, then you have your. Let's go ahead with the cavalry. Cavalry, they have garbage. They have the light horse, which is 450 talents, which no one ever brings because too light, 3 light for me. And then they have the noble horse, which is too expensive for me, which is they still have 10 bonus versus versus cavalry, not a 15 bonus versus cavalry, and they cost like 1300 talents, so no one ever brings them. Then they have the raiding horseman, which is a very decent skirmish cavalry, which is very cheap too. And you always see Tillis bring 2 units, which is the raiding horseman and the tribal warriors. If that gives you guys enough of a hint of what 2 units I would ban, then I mean that should be it. And that's about it, really. Tillis has a pretty limited roster, but very, very strong units in that roster. Okay, DDG is going Parthia. Rest in peace, DDG. Honestly, I just. Fuck, I don't see how. Well, okay. What? This makes no. DDG, please. Annyeonghaseyo. Oh, annyeonghaseyo, Sunsen. So DDG, we can see him trying to test out what different builds Trolley could bring against Parthia. But it's first DDG needs to ban 2 units before doing anything else. Thanks, Sunsen. I pride myself on my very terrible pronunciation of Korean. Kamsamida, Sunsen. I think Kamsamida is thanks, right? Yeah, this is a hashtag MLG moment. It's not yet an hashtag MLG moment. It's a hashtag MLG moment if DDG wins with Parthia against Tillis in a king. MLG Freeman montage could be, dude. I think there's enough footage around the internet for someone to make an MLG Freeman montage. Joshua, keep trying, Joshua. It's better than trying to learn Arabic, man. Arabic is hard as hell. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe Korean's probably hard as fuck too. Okay, so DDG bans tribals, which is no brainer. Very good. And I will take banning raiding horsemen for 500 points, sir. Fun deny. I won't even. I can't even. Hungarian, please. The suspense is real. What else is he gonna ban? I mean, it should be. Oh, so now he has a big thing. He has a big choice to make. Because does he ban MLG Freeman or does he ban raiding horsemen? What? What? Germany GMA rules, Ibubuki, what? No, sorry. Bro, use VPN. Ah, Korean isn't too bad, huh? Easiest start, but when you go deep, yeah, when you go deep, shit gets real, man. Shaman King, I know. Nice meeting you, Josiah. I hope I still hope I wasn't butchering Josiah. I mean, he did say Jo space Si space Ah. I haven't played Tillis in campaign. I have played Odyssean Kingdom in DEI, and I really wanted to bring that to you guys. But honestly, fuck, man, I don't know what's going on. I use Shadowplay to record, and Shadowplay always fucks up in my when I'm recording campaign. By the way, back Eastern and Royal Cat is being banned, which is very good choice to ban for Parthia. This is going to be very hard for DDG, especially with the bans. But segueing for a second, the reason why I haven't brought the backcheck campaign or anything is because I recorded 3 episodes, which is like an hour and a half worth of game footage, and Shadowplay just fucked up. So I'm trying to see what else I can use to record, and I'm probably going to just use XSplit, but XSplit only allows me to record in 720p unless I have to buy it, and I'm not about that life. I'm not about spending $20 to buy a video cast, especially when I have a free option. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I might use DxStory, but DxStory, like, it just takes so much space. But whatever. Coming back, so Odyssean Kingdom DEI campaign, what I did was literally the first 10 turns was only recruiting Thracian warriors, put them on a ship, shipped them down to Egypt, conquered Egypt, and then it was so much fun but now it's no longer fun because now Thracian guy, the Odyssean Kingdom has access to pikes. They have access to Thracian pikemen or some shit in DEI, but before they didn't have access to Thracian pikes. I just went to Egypt, went down, conquered Alexandria, blah blah blah, and I had access to levy pikemen and shit because of area of recruitment. So not only was I able to block Macedon of its biggest trade partner, which is Egypt, I think, in the start of the game, but I now had access to a Falx and Pike line, which was just so awesome. English isn't logical in the slightest. I'd agree. Isn't, but I think English is a very easy language to just pick up. I feel. I don't know. True, Fundin. If English was hard, why is everyone speaking it? Well, I mean, someone would probably say it's because Britain or GB conquered a lot of the world and blah blah. But I don't know. Yeah, Joshua, English Empire is probably a big part of it. Hashtag Grip Trolley. Let's get that trending on Twitter. Are pikes in DEI any good? Yes. Pikes are very strong, mainly because the AI is just as brain dead as it is in vanilla. And in DEI emphasizes morale shocks a lot, so pikes are beautiful for just holding down the enemy while you rear charge them, and it's just that way you just win very easily. True, Loic, that is true. Camel dong fracked in the Thracian ass. Oh god. Okay, so you know what? Let's talk a little bit about the dynamics that's going to go on here. First of all, Tillis without tribals and without Oathsworn, is a happy Tillis when facing up against Parthia, I think. What I would do is there's no limit on the spear infantry that can be brought. So I would go at the very least 6 to 7 spears, or maybe even 8 spears, and bring like at least 3 Levy Freemen. And I would bring at least 3 or 4 Thracian warriors. Um, Fuck, the camel cataphracts will be a problem, but I don't see them being that big of a problem when the entire map is a forest. Yeah. Fear the Walking Dead. What's that? Is that the new drama thing that was based on The Walking Dead? Ooh, so it is, okay. Huh. I've not been keeping up with a lot of TV. Like, I used to watch a lot of Key and Peele, but now, like, I saw the first couple of episodes and then I was just like, meh. Oh, you guys, I don't know if any of you guys watch, what's it called? Watch Review with Forrest McNeil. Oh my god, it's so hilarious. You guys need to watch that. Okay, fine. Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, The Walking Dead is no, Oscar-winning TV series. Let's be honest. But I honestly, when the new season comes out, I will watch it. It's entertaining. I haven't read the graphic novel though. I really want to read the Walking Dead graphic novel, but I don't think I have the time. Brave prediction, Fundin. If you think that Parthia is going to win, even though they're the underdog faction. It's not that Parthia is really the underdog faction, it's that Parthia is just the wrong faction to pick in a map full of forests. That's my opinion, at least. But let's take a look at the builds. I'm more interested in how Tillis is going to counter this, first of all. So we've got... Ooh, no! Why is he making this mistake? Okay, I guess he had too much money. 6 Galataration infantry. We've got a couple of Levy Freemen. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 only spear warriors, 6 spear warriors actually, and a total of 3 Levy Freemen, 6 spear warriors, 6 Galataration infantry, a couple of noble horse, and 3 raiding horsemen. Okay. Meanwhile, for Parthia, we have 1. Why Persian light archers? Okay. Why not spend 40 talents more and get Parthian foot archers who have access to precision shot? I don't know. And who have 40 missile damage. Oh god. When I cringe when I see people bring Persian light archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Eastern slingers and 2 Persian light archers. Very questionable. 4 camel cataphracts, noble horse archer general, with 3 total mercenary Sarmatian horse archers and 4 noble blood cav. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 Median cav. Parthia is, fuck, no way. I don't see it. I absolutely do not see it for Parthia. So see, this Tillis build is probably not the greatest, but I don't see what else he can do. I would have definitely liked to have seen some Thracian warriors, though. They just fuck up cavalry like no one's business. And combine that with the cavalry counter tactics, spear warriors, and cavalry is very, very, very dead. That said, they only have to worry about 4 camel cataphracts, and while 4 camel cataphracts is a lot of cataphracts, they are in the trees. So, yeah, I think an interesting tactic for that Trolley Boli could use would be to put his Galathration infantry into very, very blockish formations. Um, Maximus did this against me in the semifinals of the Milk and Cookies Total War tournament, where I brought this like this very cav heavy, Hellenic cataphract heavy, Seleucid build in the forest, and the fact that his guys were so deep in the forest and were in such dense formations meant that my charges just didn't hit many people at the same time. So the impact damage was basically nullified, and I couldn't win that game that way. But it doesn't look like Trolley Boli is doing that so far. Keeping his guys this thin is going to be very hard for them to fend off against a Camel Cataphract charge. Remember, Camel Cataphracts have got heavier mass. Even though they're super heavy, they do have heavier weight than Eastern Cataphracts. The 3 Mercenary Sarmatian Horse Archers will most likely be useless in this game. I don't see them doing much. And the Eastern Slingers, as long as Trolley Boli plays smart, hides a good bit of his units in the forest, and as well as progress, be aggressive, I don't see how the Eastern Slingers can do much. Yeah. On the one, it's very interesting. This game is going to be pretty interesting because on the one hand, it's not a very strong Tillus army, but on the other hand, it's also a very weak Parthian army that's taking them on. Shadow Game Productions, what should Trolley have taken as melee infantry according to you? I think it's a tough question. I don't know, man. Like, maybe I would have brought a couple more Levy Freemen, and I would have traded in a Galathration infantry for more numbers in Celtic warriors and Thracian warriors. Celtic warriors, if you trade one Galathration infantry for 2 Celtic warriors, that means you've got 180 javelins instead of, you have 240 javelins instead of 120 javelins. That's really what's going to make the difference in this game. Throwing your precursors and getting your precursors thrown at the Cataphracts to kill them off. The Median cavalry are going to pose no threat, even against Galathration infantry. The Camel Cataphracts will pose a big threat against Galathration infantry, even in the forest, because that is just how lightly armored and low health and pretty crappy units that the Galathration infantry are. Like, armor at 65 is okay, health at 55 is pretty crap, but more than anything, it's their 50 base morale that would just make them chain route from a Parthian Cataphract charge. As we saw, not exactly from a Parthian Cataphract, but we saw Trolley Boli bring the Nomads against Tillus and just basically demolish Johannes VB's Tillus in that match. I reflect your thoughts, Fundin. I think the Noble Horse Archers are also pretty bad. You're right, Shaman King. I think Tillus, yes, 9 spear infantry, true, but out of that all 9 can get slaughtered by 1 charge if they are, if they're not taken care of. I honestly, if I was DDG, I would have brought 6 Camel Cataphracts. They're the only way he can win this game. Maybe, but if he banned the... Good lord, if he banned Tribals and Oathsworn, he would have had a very decent opportunity to kill off Tillus by bringing Parthian Swordsmen. Parthian Swordsmen are not that bad. Parthian Swordsmen definitely can take on Galathration infantry pretty cost effectively. I think so. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, Aragon, he had to bring 1 Noble Horse Archer because he had Eastern Cataphracts and Royal Cataphracts banned. So yeah, not the worst thing in the world to have your general as a Noble Horse Archer. That that does 2 things. That means that you're going to be forced to protect your general at all costs, and second, that means he would actually be very useful in the late game because Noble Horse Archers with their very heavy mass can be a dangerous unit in super late game. Although not as dangerous as Bactrian Horse Archers, in my opinion, for their price. Okay, so we have raiding horsemen taking one shot into the rear of Median cavalry. Noble horse archers getting too close for comfort. Where are the slingers? I would have liked to have seen a couple of slingers being brought by Trolley Boli. Why? Yeah, he should have brought Celtic skirmishers, but no, Celtic skirmishers would have gotten slaughtered by Eastern slingers. Never mind. See, that's what happens when I live stream. It's verbal diarrhea from my mouth, and then I take everything back like a second later. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen at least 4 Parthian swordsmen being brought by Parthia. I think Parthian swordsmen, at the very least, could take on Gallo-Thracian infantry pretty decently. Ooh, Argos is playing. Argos is a short history lesson for you guys. Argos is a really cool player. Definitely, probably one of the best players that I've seen play in Total War Rome 2 who didn't play in tournaments. Very, very good player. He's also French. Ooh, sexy. So it looks like I think 80% of you guys are saying this is going to tell us. Actually, why don't you just say in one word, Parthia or Tillus? Who do you guys think will win this game? Parthia or Tillus? Meanwhile, Tillus moving back into the forest. By the way, there is a forest camping rule, but it's far too early to say that this is forest camping or anything. Yeah, looks like, wow, looks like it's going to be Tillus. Not a single Parthia yet. Furry Beastman, the first Parthia. You know what? I should probably close Steam. Ooh, accept. Friends. Need more friends. Okay, looks like the mercenary Sarmatian horse archers are trying to advance. The best units for them to hit would be Levy Freeman or would be the noble horse. It might seem like a waste, but he needs to get rid of these Levy Freeman, at least a couple of these Levy. Beautiful baiting there. Beautiful baiting by the horse archers. Perfect. That's a potentially very deadly javelin volley that could have been used against his camel cataphracts that Trolley Boli wasted. But he still has two more left. Yeah, Fundin, if the map wasn't a kink, then Parthia could very, very easily win. Chris, I see you. I see what you did there. Oh, this is not going to be good. Trolley doesn't take the bait. Trolley honestly could have thrown the javelin and got some of the mercenary horse archers. But he doesn't need to be worried about the horse archers. Honestly, he really doesn't need to be worried about them. If I was Trolley, I'd probably start advancing a little bit. Force the engagement, kind of. But he is sort of surrounded. But then again, I'm probably going to be... if I was in Trolley's shoes, I'd be pretty overconfident at this point. True, Sunsin. But camel cataphracts, 6 camel cataphracts. To see Sunsin, the thing is... the rules of Unit Ban EX are very, very partial to cavalry builds. So he could have brought a total of 8 melee and shock cavalry, and then he could have brought 4 horse archers. So he potentially could have brought 12 cavalry on Nemerosenna, and that is going to be very hard for any Tillus build to beat, even if Parthia didn't have access to Eastern and Royal Cataphracts, I think. Lord Aragon. Oh, Lord Aragon. True Total War multiplayer right here. Yeah, Ladapeka, I agree. I think Parthia lacks... I'm surprised he didn't even bring Eastern Spearmen. That is very, very ballsy from DDG. Ooh, the Galatian infantry taking some damage from the mercenary Sarmatian horse archers. I wonder if they have. They don't have a heavy shot on it. Looks like the Galatian infantry have pretty piss poor missile block chance. They have the same missile block chance as Oathsworn. It looks like they have the same shields. So I think that is something like a 40% or 35% missile block chance. No, I think it's 40. Antonio, I don't think I don't think Attila is worth picking up at this point. But if I were you, I would wait until the 15th when the new patch hits, and maybe the patch changes something. This is a conundrum. Okay, it's good to see he's advancing. I mean, he was on a hill. The thing is, if DDG decides to pull back here, there's nothing stopping him, and Trolley Boli cannot complain. There is a difference if he has 90% of his army up on a hill, but there's and he's not doing anything with them. But if he does this and then chooses to pull back, then there's nothing stopping him from doing that. Raiding horsemen taking damage from the noble horse archers, but they got a volley off on the noble horse archer general. And the raiding horsemen being used pretty aggressively here so far, getting a nice javelin volley on the Median cavalry, taking getting one kill there. Raiding horsemen not lost a single unit yet to the noble horse archer. That was a smart little use of skirmish cav right there by Trolley Boli. Where are the horse archers? The horse archers are chilling on to the right of Trolley Boli right now. See, Ladipeka, I'm sure the campaign is good, but I don't play campaign. From what I've heard, the campaign is very nice. Persian Light Archers starting to fire downhill into Spear Warriors. Spear Warriors, as you can see, they have very decent missile block chance, if I recall correctly. If someone can tell me what the missile block chance on the Spear Warriors is, I would appreciate it. I think they have the same missile block chance as Levy Freeman, which is around 40, maybe even a 50. But yeah, with their 65 armor, they will do. I mean, it's not a good idea to fire into them with Persian Light Archers. This is See, this is what I'm thinking. Trolley Boli picked the map. Both players have to be attackers. Both players have to play aggressively. So him calling out DDG for staying on top of this hill is not necessarily warranted, I think, because at the end of the day, Trolley picked this map. And he specifically picked this direction. The score, Secret Asian Man, is 1-0 for Trolley. What do you guys think about this? Trolley wants DDG to move down the hill, but that is not conducive to DDG's strategy. And Trolley Boli picked the map. So at the end of the day, Trolley Boli wanted this map. He wanted this direction. So I don't know if it's right for him to complain that the opponent is using the map to his advantage. Right now, so far, I can't say Trolley Bolly is camping because he's still doing aggressive moves with his Levy Freeman over here. And the same thing here with the Spear Warriors. See, on the other hand, I can't say DDG is hill camping because DDG is also playing with his horse archers, which are not on the hill, and they are making aggressive moves. Yeah, sometimes patience is just what is needed from the viewers and from both the players. It looks like DDG is making his moves now. Ladepeka, my opinion on Warhammer is it is going to be unbalanced as hell for multiplayer. There is no doubting that. It's going to take a couple of patches, I think, at the very least, for Warhammer to become decently patched because CA made a giant mess with balance, with unit balance in Total War Rome 2 and Total War Attila. With Total War Warhammer, which is completely new world, a completely new world for them, I don't see it being a multiplayer being anything less than a clusterfuck in the early stages of the game. That said, I'm sure it'll be fun, and I will no doubt be buying it as soon as possible, even though I don't really care for Warhammer lore. Raiding Horsemen taking some damage from the Noble Horse Archer General here, not a good trade for them, losing quite a few men. But this is enough of a bait for his Raiding Horsemen to just start charging and firing into the Camel Cataphracts. Spear Warriors coming in for some help. But the Raiding Horsemen not trading very well. Ooh, that javelin damage though. Why are you chasing off with Camel Cataphracts? They're so slow. That is exactly what Trolley wants. He got that javelin volley, but again, DDG baited that pretty well. Now the general is firing into the Spear Warriors. Meanwhile, nothing happening on the right flank. Yeah, strap in, boys and girls. This is going to take a while. It's going to be a match of attrition. And I will ban a kink in the second round for the next game. Each player has had his chance to use a kink, and I think it's only fair for me to ban this map for the next game. Funded, yeah, I know that the side check. Do you guys remember the fucking fear rush when Swaby was so strong? It was an instant fear rush. Oh my god, I remember that was like for a couple of weeks. Yeah, those were fun times. Okay, Eastern Slingers being pulled back so far. Oh, the Raiding Horsemen are about to get a nice couple of shots on the Median Cav again, but they are taking damage. Raiding Horsemen definitely taking a lot of damage here from Eastern Slingers as well. And he needs the Raiding Horsemen for that maneuverability. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with this sort of strategy done by Trolley Bolly. For those of you who are joining, I don't know if anyone else joined recently or like right now to the stream. This is the second game of the Unit Ban EX Finals. Trolley Bolly won the first game, and this second game, Trolley Bolly is Tillis, and DDG has taken part here. Trolley Bolly doesn't have access to Tribal Warriors and Oathsworn, whereas DDG doesn't have access to Eastern Cataphracts and Royal Cataphracts. The fuck is going on? It looks like DDG is shifting his entire army to the right, which means that he doesn't really have much of the hill. Or to my right. I think that's fair. Letting him advance a little bit because I mean he is not doing anything at all right now, and he'll still be in the forest. Let's speed the game up a little bit. So that's the problem. It's still sort of a downhill, but it balances out over here. The crazy thing is, I don't remember a king being this unbalanced. Could have just picked Why did he just pick Alexandria, Trolley? God damn it. Honestly though, he is, yeah. Yeah, it's fine, honestly. He's not even at the top of the hill right now, so...
Find your targets! Fire! Find your targets! Fire!
Like, look at this. There's no real downhill now. There's hardly any downhill right now. Yeah, this is super entertaining. I'm sorry.
Advance at speed! Double time! Quick march! Riders, move out!
Taking casualties with raiding horsemen. About to pass out. I know, Sinsin. This is not the greatest map, man. Me and my fucking laziness. I should have just made a proper map roster. But I was like, as long as it's balanced, you guys can choose any map. Spear Warrior is taking damage from the Persian Light Archers here. They've got 17 kills so far. Hey, Female also taking damage so far. Ah, fuck. It's pissing me off, dude. This is boring as shit. God damn it. But honestly, this is what I mean. He's firing, man. He's firing with his Eastern Slingers and Persian Light Archers. I can't complain. I can't complain that he's not playing. He's hill camping. This is what he has to do. I can't believe I held my dump for this. True, RXXX5, that is what you should be doing, but. And he's not really hill camping at this point. That's true. That is true. Okay, he's pulling back with his archers. If he can, Levy Freeman, will they get a shot charge in? Yeah, this is Trolley Bowley getting frustrated. Levy Freeman didn't get that javelin volley in, but the raiding horsemen are going to get good kills on the Median cavalry while they pull back. Looks like shit's finally, not really, I can't even say shit's about to go down because it's just a very small skirmish engagement. Median cavalry taking a lot of damage there. 49, 48 units left. Eastern Slingers 21 kills. Raiding horsemen pulling back immediately. They're down to half strength. This raiding horseman is also down to half strength, but the Galathatian infantry are going to come in. The noble horse archers moving around. I know, right? I'm so sorry, guys, and I'm so sorry, Ladapeka. Shit's gotten boring. Yeah, see, Aragon, the thing is, like, I mean, I've held my dump in for so long that now I don't even feel like it. So slowly picking off the Galathracian infantry, though, although slow is an understatement because they're in the forest and these are slingers that are firing at them. So look at that. Even these piss poor armored units, 65 is not that bad, but not even they're shielded side and they're not even dying. I'm just trying to see if there's a completely flat part of the map that these guys can migrate to. Not really. I mean, there's this right here, but then that's like right next to the red line, so that it doesn't allow for a proper battle. Nothing else really. And besides, DDG is firing. He is giving those little love taps to Trolley Bowley's army. Jupiter's cock. What? You piss in mouth and tell me it's rain? What is going on in the chat right now? The game has gotten so boring that the chat is gone crazy. Galathatian infantry taking some damage. Honestly, for Trolley Bowley, this is perfect because he's firing at pretty crappy infantry. Ooh, charge! Let's get some. Ooh, Camel Cataphracts took so much damage though, but they are going to get a charge in though. Galathatian infantry are dead though. I hate saying the word though. Camel Carfax hit 38 kills on Spear Warriors. Spear Warriors almost dead. Noble Horse gonna come into support. Okay, Camel Carfax pulling back here. But this Camel Carfax is dead. That Camel Carfax is dead. And this is the big blow that Parthia cannot take. This Camel Carfax is destroyed. But Galatation Infantry going to take another charge from Cataphracts. Here, the Galatation Infantry, 80 men, and they are wavering. That's their shit morale coming into play. Rally being used very smartly by the Noble Horse General, but he needs to pull back with those guys. But he's going to instead commit them and attack this little blob right here. This Camel Cataphract down to 40 men. Noble Horse, 11 kills, 8 men dead. Median Cavalry coming in for a second charge. They won't do that well though. And I think they're going to take a lot of friendly fire, and I think the Galatation Infantry will get up and try and kill them. And will probably kill them. But so far, the Spear Infantry support has been sort of non-existent. I mean, he's got this Levy Freeman right here that can come in and help. Ooh, Camel Cataphract though is going to get another charge. No, he stopped him. He stopped him from getting a second charge. Well done to Trolley Boli. 15 kills on these guys, and the Camel Cataphracts again going to take a lot of damage. The Noble Horse General is dying though. The Noble Horse General is dying though. Why am I saying though? Fuck me. I hate myself. The Noble Horse General is really dying very quickly. Fuck, that's all that concentrated fire from the Eastern Slingers. The Median Cavalry also dying, but more Median Cavalry pouring in. The Camel Cataphracts down to 43 men. This Galatation Infantry down to 31. But the Spear Warriors are going to come into support. But the thing is, if the General dies, look at this 45 morale in the Spear Warriors. It's not going to take much to rout them. It's really not going to take much to rout them. This is bad for Trolley Boli. Another charge in from the Camel Cataphracts. They're already exhausted, but they've gotten a flank charge. Spear Warriors, full strength, not used cavalry counter tactics. Volleys all across the board. 3 kills on these Camel Cataphracts. Using Raised Banner finally. The General is almost dead. 20 units still left though. If he can pull them back and keep them there, he can still manage. I mean, he can. It's not going to be the end of the world. Yeah, the General isn't dead. So crucial. The General isn't dead. Median Cavalry dying. The Galatation Infantry, 34 kills. That's that pretty decent weapon damage coming into play there. This Camel Cataphract got a single experience chevron. One of the Galatation Infantry is dead, but finally, cavalry counter tactics and that javelin volley. Ouch. This Spear Warrior, those 78 men and wavering. But while they pull through, they're going to take damage. They're really going to take a lot of damage, these Camel Cataphracts. But with 57 men, this one is dead. But oh my god, so much. That's the problem. Precursors are the problem. Trolley does need the General though, but the General is fine. He's pulling back. He needs this was actually very smart on DDG. He took almost all of the engagements right outside the forest. But now he's going to force his Cataphracts in to charge in through the forest. Let me try and take that cheeky screenshot. That's that Blade Master tradition, y'all. I'm so happy shit got real finally. That Camel Cataphract took a pretty decent amount of damage. This Galatation Infantry just got charged though. They're about dead, but they've sort of done their duty. Let's see what else is left. Let's try and recuperate. We have 3 Galatation Infantry. We have a couple of Spear Warriors that are all basically full strength. Where is the other Noble Horse? The other Noble Horse is doing so well. 48 kills. They're again going to get a lot of kills on the Camel Cataphracts while they pull away. And that's that Levy Freeman with that javelin damage. Oh, MLG Freeman. Look at that. They're about to get a double XP chevron, you guys. The fucking Levy Freeman are about to get a double XP chevron. Oh my god. MLG Morgan Freeman. And this Camel Cataphract is dead. It is looking very bad for DDG at this point, I think. He does have the Slinger support, and he has killed off most of the Noble Horse, but I don't see him winning, man. Eastern Slingers have done okay considering where they've been firing. Getting good shots on the Noble Horse, firing into the forest, still getting decent kills. He has Camel Cataphract full strength, okay. He has a Camel Cataphract with 14 men who's about to get a final charge onto the Spear Warrior. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. If they do throw their javelin volleys, they would have wasted it. Oh man. Oh man. Good lord, this camel though. This poor camel needed to take that screenshot. That is just animal cruelty. Someone call PETA, because Levy Freeman just do not give a single shit about camels. Oh my god. So now Trolley Bolly has the momentum swinging in his favor. It's going to be interesting to see if he tries to take the fight to the Parthians. Galathracian infantry should not be left here, should instead be put into the forest. They're taking a lot of damage from concentrated fire from all of these archers. Raiding horsemen, only 11 men. These guys, so crucial that the general is still alive though. I can guarantee you if the general died, all DDG would need is a couple of flaming shot and that final charge from the camel cataphracts. Even time that in with a suicide rear charge with the mercenary horse skirmishers, and this game would be DDG's. He's going to charge in again, but so many javelin volleys. He has to pull through at this point. He's going to pull back, but spear warriors coming in to support. But I think the camel cataphracts are going to get out of there. But they have taken a lot of damage. Raiding horsemen getting slaughtered, getting butt rammed by all of those eastern slingers and archers. Ooh shit! Some micro mistakes. The micro mistakes. Ooh, that was a lot of javelin damage right there. Oh, only 2 kills from that. Strange. Oh, this Galathracian infantry is being pulled away way too aggressively, and that is going to give a perfect target for the camel cataphracts. Oh no, wrong unit. But he's pushing out with all of his units though now. He needs to charge in with this one Levy Freeman onto the noble horse archer. Camel Cataract got into the Galathracian infantry, even though it wasn't really downhill because he charged from here. But it's going to be enough to kill off this Galathracian infantry. I think they're already down to red morale, but more Galathracian infantry coming to support. This game is basically over, you guys. I don't think Parthia has it. Best of 5. He's gonna kite. There's nothing wrong with this, I think. He's lost all of his cavalry, basically. Where is the noble horse archer? Got a charge on that Levy Freeman, I think. Got like... Ooh, they've gotten 73 kills so far. Oh my god, Trolley needs to be so afraid of his... Okay, he's pulling back. Yeah, if he forgot about his general right there, that mercenary Sarmatian horse archer could have very easily been the MVP of this game. Raiding horsemen got into mercenary Sarmatian horse archers, getting kills, but more importantly, holding them up for these poor, tired spear warriors to make it up the hill, and then finally catch the Sarmatian horse archers. And that's one more cavalry unit dead for DDG. Here, Spear Warriors got a pretty nice javelin volley on the mercenary Sarmatian horse archers, I think. But yeah, he needs to use his general very wisely here, because he could very easily just lose his general unless he uses the right methods and, you know, flanks around or something like that. I see you, Joker, trying to pimp out your own battle. Anyone who wants to open a battle replay link in the new tab. Ah, Joker. You're such a joker. Okay, so this is kind of looking decent for Parthia right now if he keeps kiting, but the raiding horseman is going to spoil these Eastern Slingers' dreams. Going to catch at least a couple of them. Ooh, the general recently died! The general recently died! But he somehow managed to use Ray's banner? Hacks are real? The general recently died, you guys. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, but one of the Eastern Slingers is about to get caught. About to get caught. Will they get caught? Will they get caught? They did get caught. They're wavering. They're wavering. They're wavering. They didn't rout. But the other noble horse is about to get smashed. Boom. They didn't die though. He needs to pull through. He needs to pull through. Go ahead and pull through, son. You need to pull through and attack. Catch all of those skirmishers. What is the noble horse archer doing? Down to 37 men. Spear warriors. I think they got like 4 kills on the noble horse archer. I don't really know. The hype is real. Wavering casualties sustained on some of these spear warriors. Oh my god. The noble horse did catch the slingers, and the Sarmatian horse archers have come in to support the Sarmatian horse archers. Another one that's dead. Another one bites the dust. The kite is real, but I think the kite is not going to be enough. If DDG goes in for this noble horse archer general, that'll be a fatal mistake because the spear warriors can come into support. But on the other hand, that means he's going to lose another Eastern slinger. But the spear warriors need to be pushed. He's hitting the red line. The chances for Parthia winning this game is slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. And there's hardly a glimmer for Parthian cataphract armor to shimmer. So Persian light archers could be charged in the rear by Galatacean infantry. I think that's what they're going to be doing now. Why? Go and rear charge these Persian light archers. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's doing it. There you go. Oh, but they're going to take rear shots from 2 units now. Another screenshot. Let's get them arrows blotting out the sun, guys. No? Nothing? 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 Whoa! Yo, this is trippy as fuck though. Debug camp. Oh, sorry, shit. I should be looking at the rest. The noble hostage got caught. This game's over. Game over. Till this one. GG. I'm sorry, Aragon. Honestly, I shouldn't even be recording at this point. Oh my god. The upskirts are real. Oh fuck me, that took the life out of me. Oh man. Please no more fucking a king, please. The trash talk is real. See you, Shaman King. Thanks for joining the stream. Apply oil. Isn't it apply water to burn? Jim, there's quite a bit of beef between these two players because this match was supposed to be played a month ago, and then I guess it's because of the time zones. DDG lives in Canada and Trolley Bully's in Belgium, so like they just never found a time, and there's just a lot of like misunderstandings and stuff, and both of them were claiming that neither of them wanted to play and they both were scared, blah blah blah. So it's been a while since both of these guys have been playing, and then yeah. Yo, Army Strong, the memes are real with this guy, Army Strong. Oh, I thought you were like, I thought you were talking about water to help the burn. Ah, okay. Yeah, water isn't the greatest lubricant. It's all about that KY jelly, Lord Aragon. Get on my level. Yeah, Fundin, I know it's like it's not the greatest time difference. Like honestly, I've managed like with worse. Like I mean, I played against Sunsun, and like Sunsun is in Korea and stuff. And actually, I don't know. Maybe what is the time difference between Dubai and Korea? Probably something crazy because I never was able. It was tough for me to like play against him, but I still managed to do it. Ours is definitely unbalanced. Yo, honestly, I don't have much time either. 11:30, motherfuckers. Like shit, I shouldn't even be. I'm so sorry. I should have said that. I got work. Okay, looks like armor view, you guys. Stream will end by like 12:30, I think. So that's another hour. Stream will definitely go on for at least another hour. Pyramids, yeah, pyramids. Good one, Sunset. I honestly wouldn't mind a dank memes, dude. I wouldn't mind Eversena at this point. Zara, this is par for the course when it comes to tournament finals, especially now that DDG has lost two games in a row. He has, if he loses this game, he's out, and that's a kind of a humiliating defeat, losing 3-0 after all this build up for the finals. So I would take my time if I was him. I don't blame you, Joshua. Have fun with League of Legends, and thank you for joining the stream. Ooh, I'm getting so many friends. Athena is fine too. Okay, entertain me. YouTube comment section, entertain me. What actually? Yeah, let me ask you guys this: what faction would you pick if you were DDG? You're losing 2-0. You don't have access to Rome. What do you think is the next best faction to pick in unit ban? Would you go with RDA? Would you go with maybe Massilia? We've seen DDG win with Massilia against Rome. Would you maybe go with the successor states with their huge amount of variety? Yo, yeah, Bactria, Aragon, yeah, for sure. Beastman, imagine Jutes. Imagine if he brings Jutes in Rome 2. DDG confirmed OP. I think he's going Massilia. Lusitani is an interesting faction, Ladapeka, because Lusitani. Oh, hi, Josiah. Lusitani is an interesting faction because they only have one general choice, which is the Lusitani Noble, so you can't ban the Lusitani Noble, which is arguably their strongest unit, which is not arguably, which is definitely their strongest unit. But then again, you can still handicap them pretty severely by banning the Iberian Swordsmen and banning the veteran Shield Warriors. So yeah, it's going to be very hard for Lusitani that way. But I don't think Lusitani is a bad faction if you have the first choice, because then you can unban the veteran Shield Warriors possibly. Well, Joker, DDG played as Carthage in the first game and it didn't go too well for him at all. Aragon, yeah, I think it. I think the Carthage match, it was. It would have. He could have easily won it, but he just didn't time his elephant rush right. So even though it did say close defeat, I don't think it was as close as the game made it out to be. DDG's gone tireless. Wow. Okay. The Stormlander Chimeria, that is, I don't know. So Chimeria, what would I ban? I would ban, if I banned the Chimerian Noble Infantry and if I banned the Chimerian Heavy Archers, or maybe if I ban those two, then I don't see how Chimeria can really win the game, especially if I bring a pretty decent faction myself. Fundin, really? You would pick Boyai? Well, I mean, if someone was willing to go Tidus, why wouldn't they just go Boyai? But both of them, I don't think are good factions at all. You literally castrate them by banning the tribal warriors and banning the raiding horsemen. Nothing you can do then against many other factions. Joker, I agree. I think Egypt would be a decent choice. Hey Andre, the finals is currently 2-0 in favor of Trolley Boli. Trolley Boli is going Masaktai. The hype is real. Excuse me, sorry. The hype is real. The hype is real. Pick Masakatai. Pick Masakatai. Pick Masakatai. Pick Masakatai. Pick Masakatai. Pick Masakatai. Pick Masakatai and ban Levy Freeman. Pick Masakatai and ban Levy Freeman. Ban Levy free, ban Tribal Warriors, game is over, DDG is, Trolley Boli is won. The Kaj, Masakata is a nomad faction. That means it's not only a ballsy choice, it's going to make for a fun match, hopefully. And it could possibly mean that Trolley Boli is going to win this game in style, win this matchup in style, win this finals in style. Andre, I think Lusitani is not going to be a good choice. I think if you want to pick something like that, might as well go RDA. I think RDA is a very strong choice. You can't ban Illyrian Noble Hoplites because they're the only general choice, and then you can bring 6 Illyrian Noble Hoplites with RDA and then bring a lot of like the cheap infantry too, so that they could do pretty decently that way. MLG Suns and Diary is Major League Gaming. It is the MLG is usually used for when someone does something really cool in game, or it is also used sarcastically if someone is trying too hard to win at something or win at the game. So, for example, DDG's Parthia build last game was pretty MLG because he didn't bring a single infantry unit, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, Fundin, Lusitani is good versus Rome, but that is under normal circumstances. This is unit ban, so yeah, if you ban a couple of units for Lusitani, they're destroyed. Sparta, oh my god, I don't know why no one's taken Sparta so far. Because Sparta has a lot of good units. You ban Royal Spartans, you ban Heroes of Sparta. Okay, you can still bring 6 Spartan hoplites. You can still bring a very good skirmish line. You can bring what else? I think you can bring a decent number of spears too. Like I mean, the decent number of like cheap spears. Spear warriors and oath sworn, and Trolli Boli's gone Masakatai. Get hype, you guys. Honestly, I don't know why DDG decided to pick Tillis. I don't think it was a good pick at all. If I was Trolli Boli, I would definitely want DDG to bring 3 raiding horsemen, because the raiding horsemen would get absolutely butt rammed by the horse archers at the Masakatai. And I think it's a no-brainer for DDG, the 2 units that he needs to ban, but I'm not going to say that so far. I'm instead going to take a piss, and I'll see you guys in about 1 minute, 30 seconds maybe. Hold on. Ooh, shit. What's going on? I need to fucking look at the rules now. Who doesn't have the nomads, dude? Wolf Remus tournaments, view group profile. Did you really hear the sound of water? Because that's crazy. Empire Sense coming out September 15th, you guys. Yo, my apartment is small, but it's not that small. Like, you definitely couldn't hear me pissing. Don't fuck with me, guys. This is, which one is this? Unit Ban Alpha. Unit Ban EX. Fuck! I want to see a nomad battle though. So I'm going to let DDC look at Masakatai's roster. Andre, my PC. Okay, so I have an i7 3770K, which I won in a tournament. Humble brag. And then I have a 120 gig SSD. I have a 770 GTX 770 that I want to remove all of your units. I don't need to say this. Remove all of your units, dude. Oh, fine, whatever. So I have a GTX 770. Oh, thank you, Joker. Yo, G bro, GBP is in the house. I have GTX 970. That's it. And I have a really old NZXT case that I really want to change. and I most likely am going to get an upgrade. Let's see. I think I'll get an upgrade. I'll change my video card and get a new case sometime very soon, I think. Yeah, it's a no-brainer to ban the 2 units. I mean, which 2 units he needs to ban? Exactly, Michael Bray. I like that name, by the way. The Stormlander, I'm very sorry for you, sir. Well, on the bright side, it can only get better from there if your room is like a jail toilet room. "46 people watching. I feel proud. I'm the king of the tubes of you." Yeah, I know, Latipeka. That's the fucked up part. No matter what I get, Attila will still never run smooth. Bray, I didn't really meet Air of Carthage. I just, I've always been a big fan of Air of Carthage, and I don't really know how he saw my video. He has his ways. God, I mean Air of Carthage. I mean God. I mean Air of Carthage has his ways. Okay, DDG first ban. Step Noble Lancers. Things are not looking good for DDG so far. What do I want to? Oh, Wolf Toll War, yeah. Oh, Zara, welcome. I just came from the Empire Sand Culture video. Masagata doesn't have Salvation Horseman. Andre, I will start a campaign series. I've already talked about my difficulties in recording an LP. I've been trying to record a Backchin LP, but Shadowplay is being a bitch to me, and I don't know what other recording software to use. Shadowplay has honestly been so good to me. It's been a beautiful baby, but now it's acting like a straight up bitch. Campaign, Sunsen, I don't. That's why I never play vanilla campaign. I'm playing Divide and Impera, Divide and Impera. Yeah, Andre, I'm definitely not going to be making campaign series in Attila. It's going to be on Rome 2 and it's going to be on DEI. Oh right, yeah, Fundin. I think that's the one that got aired to my channel. The all infantry Lusitani build. Alright, Shadow Game. I'll take your advice. I'm gonna try OPS soon. Antonio Illuminati confirmed. Patchy Illuminati confirmed. But what if Illuminati was killed? I don't know if you guys can read that, but that is exactly what I think about someone who says this is BS about someone taking Nomads for a game that's been this fucking old, and Nomads are one of the first DLCs to come out for Rome 2. So you go for it. If you don't want to buy the DLC, sure, but don't participate in a tournament that allows Nomads then. Michael Bray, I don't think so. I don't think Prince of Macedon has. I'm pretty sure Prince of Macedon has way more views than mine. Thank you, the Joker. I love you too. Tell him mom I said hi. You know, I might seem like a dick here with telling DDG that he has to play against nomads, but fuck that, dude. I want to see people playing as nomads, and just because someone doesn't have the DLC doesn't mean that they don't have. Like, I understand if the game's if it's like Attila and it's the game's only been like 3-4 months old. This game is old as fuck, and everyone has all the DLCs. So, like, sure, like I'm not gonna I shouldn't be discriminating against someone who doesn't have the DLC, but on the other hand, don't play in a tournament that allows the use of all DLCs then, and don't get pissed. Oh, see you, G bro. Oh, I don't think G bro's watching anymore. Yeah, see, VG, you don't have Caesar and Gaul. Like, yeah, but I mean, uh, you can't blame someone for picking a Caesar and Gaul faction and picking Suebi Arya Vistus. You just can't. I don't think it is. I don't think that's fair. Thank you, Michael Bray. Fuck me, God, people have to be so fucking immature, right? Okay, cool. Alright, that's it. Yeah, you can be salty as much as you want, dude. Just play the fucking game. Let's get this over with. He's ruined my fucking mood, too. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna win this. Even if he did ban Saka Cataphracts and Saka Noble Armored Lances, there's no way he would be able to win this. Trolley Boli is very good with nomad factions. Oh man, my blood pressure is rising. Yeah, yeah. Trolley is going to wreck him. DDG is salty as fuck. Not that I really give a shit. I know, right? Fight. No one is playing for money, dude. That's the fucked up part. Ugh. That's all I can say. Imagine, and you know what? This type of shit is not unheard of in Rome 2 tournaments. Like everything is fun in games until like, and you know what? Like Trolley Bolly, I don't know about DDG. I don't know about the guy. I don't know the guy. Trolley Bolly is not even a very competitive player. He's not nearly compared to the likes of Panda Warrior, compared to the likes of even Prussian Prince is probably more competitive than Trolley Bolly. Compared to even Maximus. Maximus in the finals is quite competitive. Trolley Bolly is not a very competitive player, but you know, when you enter the finals, shit like this happens so often. Especially like against the Agartha players. Oh man, the Agartha players. Ugh. That's a whole different story with them. No, Aragon. There's no prize. The prize is watching 40 people win. Is knowing that 40 people will watch you win. We can't see Trolley's army right now because I'm in spectator mode and I can't look at Masagatai. But I have a very good idea what he's going to bring. He's going to bring 6 horse archers, he's going to bring a lot of Saka cataphracts, and he's going to bring a lot of Saka noble armored lancers with maybe 2 step lancers, the 340 talent ones. So yeah, guys, we can't really see Trolley Bolly's army right now. Once they start, we'll be able to see. I know, right? I'm so generous, Argon. I don't know, Fundin, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not a very competitive player myself. I just like to watch high-level players play. I like to compete in the odd tournament too, just for fun, just so that I can play against high-quality players. But I've never really understood why people love to win in a game that's as inherently unbalanced for a competitive game as Rome 2 is. The only reason I make these tournaments, the only reason I like to watch tournaments is because invariably when you watch 2 people who are good at a game play at a game that you know how to watch and you appreciate, it ends up being fun. That is the only reason why I play and I watch tournaments. I don't play to win. I think playing to win in a game like Total War Rome 2 removes all the fun. As some of you might know, Diplomat or Memkin, he hardly plays the game, and when he used to play the game, he used to play it only for fun, only to win, and that just makes you play the barbarian meta over and over and over again, and it just gets tedious, so very tedious. You cannot change your faction VG once you pick. And Michael Bray, he did not ban Saka because he doesn't know what Roxolani, what the Masagatai have in their roster. I offered to let him see Trolley Bolly's roster so he can decide for himself, but he said no, and he decided to be salty. So whatever. Good luck, have fun to both. Let's take a look at Trolley's army. We have 1, 2, 3 mercenary Amazonian riders on his right flank with a step horse archer there, and that's it. He's only got 4 horse archers. He has 1 two Saka. He has a Saka Cataphracts, Saka Noble Armored Lancer to his generals, right? He has a Saka Noble Armored Lancer general. He has one Step Lancer. He has two Saka Cataphracts up on the up in front, and two more Saka Noble Armored Lancers with the Saka Cataphract behind. Meanwhile, for DDG, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Celtic Slingers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tribal Warriors. We have 1, 2. What did Trolley ban? He banned the Spear Warriors. And what else did he ban? You guys, YouTube comment section, do you guys remember what does Trolley ban? He banned the Spear Warriors, I remember that. He didn't ban the Tribals? Oh, he banned the... What else did he ban? Trolley is Masagatai, by the way. Your guess is as good as mine, Lord Aragon, but then again, Masagatai is very powerful. Roxolani, if you remove the two melee horsemen, they have no good shock cavalry. The Step Noble Lances, the 750 talent ones, will not win you a game by themselves. And Royal Scythia, by far, is very, very poor when it comes to shock and melee. They have the 1200 talent melee cavalry, but once you ban that, they have nothing. Okay, so thank you guys. He banned Oathsworn, which is strange. Strange. So we have 6 Tribal Warriors. We have 4 Celtic Slingers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Levy Freemen. We have a Galathracian Infantry, and we have 3 Noble Horse. And predictably, he's going up to this. There's nothing wrong with this. Absolutely nothing wrong with this. He's trying to take a slight hill advantage. And honestly, looking at this Masagatai build, like that itself is an answer as to why you would pick Masagatai over the Roxolani and the Royal Scythia. I think Masagatai was heavily underplayed in the blue tournament, which is the one massive tournament to end all tournaments basically for Rome 2 before Attila. And you never saw anyone really pick Masagatai. I remember Void Dragon fought against, I think his name was Zygomatic, where they took Masagatai versus like Syracuse or something like that. That was the only match that I saw Masagatai being brought. But like before the blue tournament, there was not a lot of oversight on the nomads. No one ever brought nomads. But once blue tournament started, I looked at the Masagatai roster in a bit more depth, and I was like, holy shit, these guys have Saka Cataphracts and Saka Noble Armored Lances. That means they're literally the only faction in the game that has access to a super heavy shock cavalry that has trample, and a very heavy shock cavalry that has Draco. So they will basically destroy any sort of spear unit with the removal of the bonus to infantry and the bonus versus cavalry and the bracing, which Draco provides, and the insane charge bonus that trample provides. True, Shadow Game. That's a smart pick. So that the Noble Horse General would be, but honestly, I don't know if that's the smartest idea themselves, because whether it's Oathsworn or not, Masagatai will crush them. So honestly, if I was Trolley, I would rather him pick some Oathsworn and some Tribal Warriors, and instead remove the Levy Freemen and the Spear Warriors, because then I would not really really have to be afraid of too many precursors. That's true, Fundin, I guess. True. But honestly, Headhunt is not going to be very important when one charge has flattened like 50 of your men. That's what I think. So Celtic Slinger is firing into Step Horse Archers. One of the Step Horse Archers already died. Trolley Boli needs to be a bit more concerned about his Step Horse Archers. I mean, so one thing that I like about Athena is if he can get his charges up over this hill, then he's in good territory. But yeah, if he can maybe force some of the Levy Freemen to move down, it's not going to take much coercion to get them down, and then he can get a beautiful downhill charge. So there's a lot of things like that happening. And oh wow, Noble Horse already getting shot at by the Horse Archers. Not good for the Noble Horse. So he's pulling around his Celtic Slingers. I don't know if DDG has ever fought against a Nomad army. I don't think so. But I guess props to DDG for making it this far in the tournament without having like many of the DLC, I guess. Yeah, I think Freeman would have been the best. No, I don't know if Freeman would have been the best ban. I would be pretty afraid of Spear Warriors as well because that cavalry counter tactics though. So as usual, we can see this is, for those of you who don't know, whoa, this is a very classic Nomad tactic. Surround your opponent. The full surround has not happened yet because the red line, the way Athena is designed is that the hill is very near the red line, so it's going to be pretty hard for you to get a full surround, unlike Namarasana. When Namarasana, you can literally circle your opponent with any Nomad roster, so that makes the Nomads even more intimidating. But then again, I don't think the Nomads will be able to lose this game, not with the bans that DDG made. Noble Horse still taking some damage from the Mercenary Amazonian Riders. Mercenary Amazonian Riders, of course, 150 range archers, but still need to be used very carefully. This is not where you would want them, because the Noble Horse can very easily just intercept them that way. So he's got, okay, let's see what he's got at the back. At the back we have a beautiful combo. The Snal and Cataphracts combo. Snalifract combo. Ooh, Snalifract combo, yeah. And then we have a Step Lancer and a Cataphract here. And they're probably going to be moved a little bit here. And they will come, they will join to make another Snalifract combo to DDG's right. And then we'll probably have a pretty strong Snalifract combo attacking from the north as well. Michael Bray, I'm not really sure too, but the thing is, you can very easily avail the many sales that Rome 2 goes in, so it drops by at least like 50% many times, I think. Fundin, I wouldn't be so sure. Draco only removes 10 bonus versus cavalry, and cavalry counter tactics, especially on the low tier spears like Spear Warriors, gives them a massive like 40 bonus versus cavalry. So even if you do remove 10 from that, they still have a huge 30 bonus versus cavalry, which will destroy the shock cavalry, I think. Ladipeka, my money would go on the Nomads. I think I would think the Nomads would win. If somehow the Nomads don't win this game, then the stream will end, I think, because I don't think either of the players wants to play another match, and I don't think I can cast another match. Yo, my throat is smashed. I need some more. Is there water here? Yes, water is here. Man. Okay, still pussyfooting, still squaring up. I don't think Trolley will complain, but if he does complain, I won't say that. I won't, you know, tell DDG to be aggressive. Playing defensive against Nomad is completely warranted, in my opinion. If you're going to pick Nomads, you have to be ready for that sort of engagement.
Quickly now! Riders, advance! Riders, forward! Advance at speed!
Dude, oh, I just had an idea. I could just live stream the campaign. The DEI campaign. Yeah, I could just do that. Let me know if you guys would be interested in just having a live stream. I can just set a specific time every day. I think like 2 hours before now would be good, and then I can just stream for like an hour straight. Let me know if you guys would like that, or maybe I should just do recording stuff. I mean, if I should just stick to recording. Yeah, the the balance of power is very much firmly in Tillis is favored. Wow, the Saga Cataphracts getting shot at by Raiding Horse. Smart use of Raiding Horse by DDG. He's getting good kills on the Saga Cataphracts. Very smart. Because he saw that there was no Horse Archer close by to the Saga Cataphract. And he saw that Trolli Boli was being a bit too out of pocket with the Saga Cataphract. Got a decent bit of kills there. Decent bit of HP damage.
Riders forward!
Okay, Zaraz, I'll do that. I'll use OBS. Hopefully OBS will do okay. And I'll just stream and record at the same time. Cool.
Advance at speed!
Christian, I don't think I'm a streamer. I'm not nearly MLG enough for a streamer. Okay, Levy Freeman being pushed out. Amazonian Red is sort of wasting their ammo there. Ooh, it looks like Trolli's going for get hype. Masaga die hype. Nomad hype. Lancer hype. Hype. No hype? Okay, very smart. Going to use the step lances. The Levy Freeman didn't get volley off. He's going to pull straight through. If I was Trolli, I would pull straight through and I would attack the slingers. The Oathstone come into support. Step lances don't get a great charge on them and they get slaughtered by a lot of precursor javelins, but you have to remember that here come the cataphracts. Here come the oh, so deadly. The lag though. Yeah, shit's getting real. Cataphracts pushing through. They get a second charge on the Noble Horse right here. The Noble Horse do get charged at by the Cataphracts. And this Oathstone being pulled in. Cataphracts behind going to come in. Still no trample being used. No Draco being used. Cataphracts here down by 2 men. Got 8 kills. General not in a good shape though. Just got charged at by Cataphracts. Someone needs to pop Draco. One of those guys needs to pop Draco. Okay, now this Cataphract going to charge into the Levy Freeman, going to destroy them. Saga Noble Armored Lancer, I made the snarls. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. They're about to get a downhill charge unless this Raiding Horseman intercepts them. It does intercept them. Very smart use of the Raiding Horseman there. But I think he's more concerned about his general. The general is about to get a downhill charge on this tribal warrior. Skabams! Skabams! Oh, but the Noble Horse the enemy Noble Horse comes into support. He's popping Draco. That's very smart. See, there's 0 bonus for his large there. Noble Horse General down to 46 men. But the Cataphracts there are no Cataphracts which have been pulled out so far. Tribal Warriors already got a single XP chevron. One of the Saka Noble Armored Lancer is dead. This Saka Noble Armored Lancer still at 52 men. This is not looking good actually for Trolli Boli at this point. He's taking too much time to pull out his Cataphracts. And now the Mercenary Amazonian Riders, what is he going to do? He needs to start firing at the General. There's still, all the 4 Celtic Slingers are still available and they're starting to fire at the Noble Horse and the Saka Noble Armored Lancer. Not good at all. That's why I would always bring a Saka Cataphract General instead of Saka Noble Armored Lancer. Holy crap, DDG might just win this. DDG very well could win this. The Noble Armored Lancer not being pulled out at all against these units, finally being pulled out. Let's try and regroup. 45 Cataphracts still remain there for Trolli Boli. This Saka Noble Armored Lancer will destroy this Tribal Warrior, I think. The Draco will remove all their bracing. He needs to pull out though. His General is dead. His General is very much dead. And the Celtic Slingers are very much alive. That's the problem now. I don't know if if Trolli Boli can win this at this point. It's actually looking very bad for Trolli Boli. He still has so many of these Tribal Warriors left. Yeah, this game is GG. This game is so GG. Cataphracts getting kills. I definitely didn't expect Trolli Boli to not perform with these guys. Strange. The Saga Cataphract here dead. Yeah, honestly, this was not a good showing by Trolli Boli in the 3rd match. Noble Horse General, 36 men left. Got charged at by Saga Cataphracts with Trample on. Yeah, using these guys to just hit the Celtic Slingers now is good. Is a good idea. Celtic Slingers will die. Did the Cataphract get a charge in? No, the Noble Armored Lancer didn't get a charge in here. So the Noble Horse gonna get more and more kills. But Mercenary Amazonian Riders is killing off the Celtic Slingers. Does he still have all of his Mercenary Amazonian Riders? So he has 3, and at this point it's just not enough to win out against all these Tribal Warriors. Ugh, this salt is real.
Gotcha!
Wow, pretty comprehensive win for DDG.
Riders forward! All right.
To be honest, Furry Beastman, this is the last thing that I would have thought would happen. After the terrible ban choices, this is definitely the last thing that I would have thought of happened. Strange. Ouch. So yeah, this is not the final match now. It means Trolley has won this 2-1 and DDG has just booked it. He is out. Not even wishing a GG. DDG. DDG, you so crazy. Okay, guys, so I guess the rest of the matches will be streamed sometime later. I don't know when. Whenever these guys get more time. What the hell? Why did shit just pause? I guess I'm going to Control Alt Delete. Yeah, what a fitting end. Rome 2 just crashed. I'll put this on screen capture for now. Yeah, so it's 2-1 so far, you guys. DDG has to go to uni now, so it's currently 2-1. The remaining games will be streamed at a later date. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you all 32. I think at some point it was like 44. Thank you all for joining the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you for all the feedback. The YouTube comment section was fucking amazing. You guys were on point tonight. So this was a lot of fun. And most likely I'm going to try and stream the DEI campaign and shit too. So you guys stay tuned for that.